Welcome to Mortgage Tips This Week with Robert Butler. Hi, I'm with Tracy Talkington from SouthStar Bank. Tracy, tell us, what is a portfolio loan?
Well, a portfolio loan is typically a loan that's held by the bank that's doing the financing. So a lot of times you'll have traditional loans like conventional FHA, VA. Those loans are traditionally sold on the secondary market. What that means is that they meet Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac guidelines. So if you don't quite fit in that box of traditional lending, the portfolio loans, which usually come from community banks like SouthStar, other local banks are where you're going to find those products where, let's say you get decline financing from a bigger bank. Don't stop there. Make sure you investigate why you got declined. And then once you have that answer, you can take it to another lender, maybe a local lender, and say, hey, this is how I got declined. It was because my credit score wasn't quite there, or I haven't been at my job long enough, and those local lenders can help you to get financing through different means.
That's really good to know. So portfolio loans really offer people a second chance if they don't qualify for a traditional mortgage. Who would you say are your best clients who can benefit the most from this?
That's a really good question. Well, we have a program for first-time buyers who don't have the funds for down payment. So conventional typically requires at least 3.5%. 3% conventional if you're a first-time buyer. FHA is 3.5% down for the down payment. We have a product where you can get in with no down payment. There are still closing costs to consider, but that's one great product that is a portfolio loan. Another option is for self-employed borrowers or borrowers who are just starting out at their jobs, or maybe someone who just went through a divorce that their credit's not quite where it needs to be, but there's a specific reason. Those are things that we can work around that you can't really work around with a traditional loan. And
that's one of the ironic things about being a real estate agent, is that we often have trouble buying a house ourselves because we work as independent contractors.
Yes.
So that's something that you can help out with.
Absolutely. So, the goal is that eventually you're able to get back into that traditional financing. For a lot of portfolio products, your rate is going to be a little bit higher. And that's because the bank is holding that loan and they're keeping that funds on their books, where a lot of the bigger lenders, what they want to do is they want to help you close the loan, then resell that loan so that they have their funds back. So there is a compromise where you're paying a little bit higher for that rate, but once your finances are in line or whatever that blip is, once that's corrected, you can refinance into a traditional loan.
So you can benefit from being a homeowner without necessarily having to wait and rent until you get all of your ducks in a row.
Yes.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Mortgage Tips This Week with Robert Butler. Are you thinking about buying or selling a home? Call Robert Butler at 512-758-9134. For more weekly mortgage tips, click like or subscribe. Don't forget to check out our website, discoverctx.com.